Bloomberry India, a British publication house, has just cancelled the publication of a book named Delhi Riots 2020, written by authors Monica Arora, Sonali Chitulkar, and Prerna Malhotra. The same publication house has just published a book named Shaheen Bagh, From Protest to Movement, by Ziaul Salam and Uzma Yusuf. The reasons behind the cancellation was the pressure put by left liberal lobby and the author William Dalrymple. Now, what does the cancellation tell us? The pseudo nature of liberals, the domination of left ideology in our politics, and the most important thing is the control of these forces over our resources, which tend to represent the intellectual minds of the country. Almost all of them are condemning this action by Bloomberry, including these pseudos. But what is important is their responses. Now they are categorizing it as a mistake in the way of liberal politics, of which they have to face the brunt. But what is important is they have already tagged the book as a Hindu hate propaganda without even reading it. And that is my point. Now, talking about these so-called woke publishing houses, they are around 35 to 40 in number. And almost all of them survive by catering to these intellectuals who have vested interests. They almost have a lobby in every literary festival, every publication house, every book award function. So in this scenario, if you have a counter opinion and you don't succumb to this system, you are a disruptor. And they have no place for such an individual. They'll make sure that they put you out of this league. They'll malign your work by giving coruscating remarks about your work. In a way, they are telling that it's our playground. We decide the rules. We are entitled for it. How dare you try to enter it? And this stands true for films and other mediums, which help in forming the public opinion. Now this clearly tells us what kind of idols and cults we have been following from all these years. The prestige that these guys enjoy is all because of their perception in our minds. Till now, whatever has been thrown to us by these forces has been consumed without critiquing and questioning. But this incident clearly tells us that no matter what book you read, what film you watch, they all have vested interests. They'll only show you what they want to and from their perspective. They will be role-playing in front of you as liberals, someone caring for a minority and other castes, but deep inside, they all have ulterior motives, and which plays a strong role in driving the narrative. The narrative which suits to their propaganda. Now, looking at the current situation of the country, it is evident that these people don't subscribe to the idea of Bharat. And that is why they are very small in number. But they are all very organized and spread across almost all the resources which are at public discourse. So you will find them in the form of journalists, comedians, writers, filmmakers, activists, YouTubers, and whichever role which is possible to drive the public narrative, to form an idea. Now, because of their presence in almost all of these avenues, they can drive the public narrative and continue with their propaganda, which can affect the young minds of the country. Now, what do we do about it? Start questioning your role models. Identify the propaganda in pieces of art, films, and books. Call them out, not by putting abuses and hate comments. Let them know that you don't agree with them, but reply in an objective and an articulate way. And the most important thing, don't become a passive consumer of these ideas and form your opinions. Give another thought to any such idea, film, or a book, and that will only make your choice more honest and wise. And to end it, The book Delhi Riots 2020 is being published by Garuda Publications. So go and grab your copy.